Hey people, Sergey to know. And I need to talk to you about Amazon banning Apple Fire TV and Google's Chromecast and Nexus players. Now there's two competing theories as to why this was done. One theory is that Amazon's fearing the competition from Apple and Google. The other theory is that Amazon's tired of paying a 30% cut of the content it sells through Apple and Google. Hey, Silver Wolf 1658. She's awake.
Woof.
Girl. Baby girl. It's almost grown up. And I need to finish this up before she kills me and dies of boredom. So, let's see if I got to the point. I'm not sure if I did. The other theory is the 30% cut being demanded by Apple and Google for selling content through the apps bought through their store, various stores, through their respective stores. Sorry, brain not willing to cooperate. Now, the fear of the competition theory is advocated by, oh, I forgot his name, and I forgot my mouse was over on my leg, because I don't have to reach as far. Ian Morris over at Forbes, whereas the annoyance about the 30% cut is being forwarded by who wrote this article. Did they actually name it? The named writer? The named writer. I am shocked. Well, the other one's being supported by AFTV News, which, as you guessed by the name, is an Amazon Fire TV News website. But I'm going to have to take their side on this, because the 30% cut argument, because Amazon recommends, besides recommending their own Fire TV players, set-top boxes and sticks for playing Amazon content, the other devices they recommend are Roku, as well as Xbox and PlayStation consoles. Okay. Roku, Xboxes, and PlayStations all, besides offering Amazon content to purchase or rent, also offer content to sit, also offer video and to buy or rent through Vudu. So are those okay with Amazon if they're fearing competition? Because if I'm buying a movie through Vudu, I'm not going to buy it again through Amazon. So it does beg the question. It can't be purely competitive reasons, well, directly fear of competing video services. However, AFTV News did point out that, accurately, that both iTunes and Google Play require that you use their payment system instead of your own, and the cost of that service includes a 30% cut of whatever you sell. So I can see why Amazon's getting annoyed with that. And like I said, they're not stopping the sale of the other devices that do offer competing services, such as Vudu. I also forgot to mention, like, many Blu-ray players and TVs also have a Vudu app built into them. So we're not blocking that. So I'm going with the 30% cut theory. I'll have links to both articles in the description below. But actually, the AFTV News here's two excerpts from the AFTV News. Quote, and this is from Apple's guidelines on its apps and Google Play's guideline on its apps. The first one's from the Apple one. Apps that link to external mechanisms for purchase or subscriptions to be used in the app, such as buy button that goes to a website to purchase a digital book, will be rejected. That's from Apple's guidelines that AFTV News has an excerpt from. And this other excerpt from AFTV News, it's quoting Google's app guidelines, developers offering products within another category of app downloaded from Google Play must use Google Play in-app billing as the method of payment. And both of those, like I said before, demand 30%. I'm thinking that Amazon's going to demand that they be able to use their own payment system. And now I can understand why both, besides the obvious desire to make more money, why both Apple and Google are demanding use of their system, besides just the obvious cash grab. The other reason is to guarantee the customers will not get screwed over. Because if they control the cash transaction and Amazon, or not to say Apple or Google customer who buys something through the app does not get what they paid for, it gives each company's respective store the ability to perform the refund, whether the app owner wants it or not. And I can understand having that process there for less well-known companies or smaller companies or companies that may have a questionable history. That way you're sort of guaranteed that you get your money back. And it doesn't ruin the experience in each other's respective stores. But with a larger company, such as Amazon, and I eventually suspect several large publishers will start agreeing. I mean, publishers, I meant print publishers, and they start agreeing with that. Then again, they may have their own issues with Amazon. I can see other content providers, larger content providers who do have their own payment system, may rally behind this. And again, I'm not sure how much of a cut Amazon demands for their own app when you put your app in their store, or if they allow you to have your own payment system. I think I should have researched it before this. Sorry about that. But definitely interesting times. And I was hoping. Now, normally when we have a war between stores, it's usually price wars or feature wars or something like that. So this is definitely not the store wars we were looking for. But I'll keep you updated as more information comes along. Like I said, I'll have links to both articles in the description below. And hopefully things will get resolved soon. Like I said, I'm thinking Amazon and Google will work things out. If I said that in this particular take, I've done one of them takes so far. And I think it'll be like sort of the way roaming work with some smaller providers. Okay, well, we won't charge you for roaming for ours if you don't charge roaming for yours. So, okay, you can roam on ours, you can roam on yours, and we won't charge extra. I can see an agreement similar to that in concept with some of the larger business, with something as large as between Amazon and Google. Apple is going to be the wild card because Apple historically does not play well with others unless they play exclusively to Apple's terms and conditions. Then again, Apple does like to save face. Then again, Apple could decide to work things out first, just in order to make Google look bad, which wouldn't be well within the way those parties all play games with each other. But until things get resolved, and I guess would be they want to get this stuff figured out before Black Friday, because they want to have as many avenues of making money as possible with the least amount of cost as possible. So the clock is ticking for all of them to get their affairs, well, their issues sorted out. And I think that's all I have for now. Until next time. Oh, let me double check. 30% yeah. Well, until next time, take care. Bye.